Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Wall Tutorials. I'm Easy, and in this video I want to do a weapon breakdown of a new weapon that actually came out last year, but I actually got it in a banner recently, so that is going to be the Moonlight Beauty. So I originally did not get this particular weapon when it first came out, so that was going to be last year, but this definitely was a weapon that I did want to get. But so this is actually going to be quite effective, especially if this is going to be equipped on a ninja, since this is what this weapon is made specifically for that class. Though I mean anyone can use it, but most effective on a ninja. So pretty much right over here you're going to have the Moonlight Beauty. So with this you're going to see that it has plus 170 to attack power. Then for its basic stats, you're going to see at level 1 you get plus 5 to attack power if this is equipped on a ninja. Then at level 35, plus 5% damage to zombies. Level 40, plus 5% damage to dragons. And then at level 45, plus 12 to attack power if you have expertise with this particular weapon. But in this case, definitely I'm going to lock this in, but this actually has some very unique abilities that I want to go over, and it's actually quite good, especially like I said, going to be on a ninja. So here I'll go into a battle right over here. So here pretty much right at the start I'm going to have my ninja. So with this, you're going to actually see the buff on the right. So that's actually going to be the sudden activation ability for this particular weapon. So that is going to be called Kocho no Yume, which is Butterfly Dream. So what this does is going to cost 3% of your max MP, and what it does is at the start of the battle, consuming 3% of your max MP, this increases the activation rate of Clone Technique. With this effect, Clone Technique can only be activated twice. So pretty much after I actually do a turn, the chances of me having a cloning technique are going to actually be increased. So that's going to be that particular sudden activation ability, so actually quite good. So next what I want to do is go over the next ability, which is one we have seen before. It's going to be right over here. This is going to be ma wa shi geri, which is going to be spinning kick. This is going to cost 8 MP, and what it does is using the leg to cleave all enemies in range. This attack does 110% physical technique damage to all enemies, going to look like this. So there goes the activation of Clone Technique. So that's pretty much thanks to Butterfly Dream. So now what I want to do is actually go over the next ability, which is going to be right over, right over here. This is going to be ka ma ta, which is going to be Whirlwind. This is going to cost 5 MP, and what it does 180% physical damage to elementals and 130% physical damage to all other enemies. So here in this case, since I actually do have an elemental here with the Elder Flame, I'm actually going to go and attack that there. Okay, so now back at with my ninja. So here what I want to do is actually go over the next ability. So this is actually going to be right over here. This is going to be閃烈はらい撃ち, which is Flash Blow. So this is going to cost 30 MP, and what it does 260% Gira physical damage, technique damage to all enemies with a chance of lowering their defenses. So going to be like this. So in this case, I got a Shadow Weave, and there got a Clone Technique, but also with the Monster Mushroom on the right, I actually was able to lower its defenses there, so this is actually can be quite effective. So with that, now that I actually got the Clone Technique, I actually can go over the final ability. So this is going to be right here. It's going to be Ageha乱舞, which is going to be Swallowtail Dance. So with this is going to cost 43 MP, and what it does 195% Bagi chunky physical technique damage to one enemy 3 times and has a chance to weaken them. So like before in a previous video, I mentioned that weaken increases the damage done to an enemy and lowers their damage dealt by the enemy, which can go up to 3 ranks. So at weaken rank 1 plus 10% damage to the enemy and minus 10% damage done by the enemy. With weaken rank 3 plus 20% damage to the enemy and minus 20% damage done by the enemy. So here what I'll do is I'm actually going to go ahead and use it on the Elder Flame here. So in this case, did some pretty good damage that almost killed it, but yeah, it didn't actually weaken him. But pretty much that's going to be Moonlight Beauty. So here, just going to go ahead and finish off this particular battle. So yeah, so this is a weapon that when it first came out, it actually was pretty good, especially fighting against the enemy at the time, which was Captain Crow, which was a zombie type character. So yes, so that's going to be the Moonlight Beauty. So yeah, with the Moonlight Beauty, it came out before they actually added 2 sudden activation abilities to the weapons. So that's why you only actually saw 1, but still it's actually a very good one, especially since it's pertaining to the ninja. Ninja gets actually extra actions almost guaranteed with the first 2 turns, so pretty much in 2 turns getting 4 actions. So that's actually quite good. So hopefully something like this will actually work out in coming battles, so we'll see what happens. But besides that, I think that's all that I want to cover with this particular weapon. So definitely you will be seeing some new videos coming out on more new enemies. So especially we're going to have a new Hokora ruler, so that's going to be the Hydra. So definitely be making videos on that. So with that said, going to go ahead and end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.